news coming in. Sources say Election Commission has sought the tape of Sharad Pawar's speech on bogus voting. This comes a day after Sharad Pawar's controversial remarks sounding like an encouragement for voters to vote twice during the state's multi-phase Lok Sabha elections sparked a massive row. Now, Madhav is joining us for more on this. Madhav, Sharad Pawar, of course, was quick to defend himself, saying it was said all in jest. But to what extent now could he face action for, what could be probably openly exhorting voters to conduct a fraud?
Well, clearly, of course, as far as the Election Commission is concerned, at this point of time, they are, of course, taking suo moto action, and they will. In fact, they have sought all details, including the CD of the speech and the comments that have been made by Mr. Sharad Pawar, because clearly, of course, it is in violation of the Model Code of Conduct. A senior leader like him asking people to vote in two places, erase ink as well. Certainly, at some level or the other, this is something that the Election Commission has not taken very kindly to, and in fact, due processes have been set in motion as far as examining the comments and if any action is required as far as Mr. Pawar's comments are concerned. So clearly, of course, a very important decision by the Election Commission, and we will have to see in coming days really how this entire issue pans out. At the same time, the Election Commission has also sought for details as far as the gas pricing issue that has been written about by Arvind Kejriwal to the Election Commission. It has sought further clarifications and details from the government on this crucial matter as well.
Right, but coming back to this controversy, Madhav, the point is that even in jest, saying something like this could send a wrong message to unsuspecting people. After all, he was addressing a group of laborers, if I'm not mistaken. So do you think that this could have serious repercussions on Sharad Pawar?
Well, absolutely. And in fact, the fact is that it is not a novice. Mr. Pawar is a very senior leader, one of the senior most members of the cabinet, and has in the past been in the Maharashtra Chief Minister's post as well. Someone so senior making these kind of comments, the leader of a party like the NCP making these comments is certainly something that the Election Commission is concerned about, and certainly, of course, cannot afford to let happen at this crucial stage of Lok Sabha elections, even if it was said in jest. Certainly, of course, reflects at some level or the other what senior leaders might be thinking, and that is something that cannot be allowed. The Election Commission's job, of course, to ensure a level playing field, and certainly cannot allow this kind of comment, even if it is made in jest, to be permitted.
All right, Madhav, thank you so much for giving us the latest update on that story. And it's not just that. Sharad Pawar has landed himself in more trouble with other controversial remarks as well. Earlier, he made a remark that sounded, like we just told you, like an encouragement to voters to vote twice during the state's multi-phase Lok Sabha election. That sparked a massive row. Soon after, Sharad Pawar faced staunch criticism from across the political quarters. The NCP chief was quick to clarify that his comments were made in jest, but an unrelenting BJP has taken the matter to the Election Commission.
A day marked with controversies for NCP chief Sharad Pawar. He first brazenly encouraged his party workers to vote twice. Then he meekly clarified that his statement was made in jest.
My expressions of ink of voting harassment was purely a humor and was not at all suggestive of any act in breach of electoral laws or rules.
Though according to Pawar, he meant it all in good humor, he may land into trouble with the Election Commission. Now the BJP is demanding that action be taken against Pawar immediately.
We expect some action by the Election Commission itself, and if Election Commission fails to take any action, of course we shall approach them.
We have filed complaint with the Election Commission. We want action against Sharad Pawar and also against the NCP.
After the provocative statements, Pawar's sudden flip-flop shows the NCP chief is now avoiding legal trouble. It remains to be seen whether the EC will in fact take note of Pawar's statement. Bureau Report, Times Now.